Thanks for listening to this episode from Audio Feedback in Higher Education. You're about to hear actual audio feedback I gave to a student. I've removed the identity of the student, which means the recording will start mid-sentence, as I normally open with, "Hello student XYZ, here is feedback on ... This episode is an example of audio feedback on a finished essay that was submitted for marking. As you will hear, it is an essay with some stronger and weaker components. Here it comes. Here are some comments on your essay to do with human resource management and total quality management approach. Okay, so overall, I really I quite enjoyed reading this essay. There were aspects of it which I think, if only you'd managed to address the questions more straightforwardly, perhaps it would be even better than it is. It's well written. You cover a lot of ground, but I would say, what I really wanted to be is I wanted to see clearer answers to the A, B, and C components that were set out in the question. You've read quite a bit. You've learned about Lean to begin with, and then TQM. By the way, I think your title is then a bit misleading because you say the impact of human resource management in a total quality management approach, and of course you've got quite a large segment about Lean, so the title does not exactly match what you've covered in your essay. But you talk about Lean, so you show you know what Lean is about, you show you know what TQM is about, and you address various problems with them and I suppose human resource related issues, but I was hoping for a more direct. I think you could improve this essay by just being more direct and saying, okay, major or minor role, where do you stand on that? Explaining how HR contributes or not to Lean and or TQM. Just make that more apparent. I felt as a reader I was having to work hard to see, are you really addressing point A, or are you addressing point B, or are you addressing point C? So for example, on point C, do you think that the evidence is strong or weak or complete or incomplete? You make some good points. Where are they? On page 3. Apart from that, you say, the second paragraph, apart from that, only little is known regarding the skills that a human resource practice needs, so it can have a more strategic impact on the implementation of lean thinking systems, or lean systems, should we say. So there you've got something. Now that's addressing part C in a way, but there may be a few points like that, but I was expecting there to be more of a focused segment of your essay that's really addressing that particular section. So likewise, I was hoping it would be more apparent to the reader where you stand on whether HR has got a major or minor role, explain how it has a role, and then the evidence question. So that was how you would improve this essay, I think. You've got quite a few references. Well done on that. Formatting, mostly consistent. It's not completely consistent. So, for example, you've got Schoenberger in capital letters. That's just a minor blemish there. The italics, you're not using the italics. You should have the... Oh, yeah, you have got something. You've got some shortening. Well, not consistent. So the second one, International Journal of Manpower, you should present it in its complete, rather than its shortened int J of Manpower. You should write it out in full. The previous one, Journal of Business Economics and Management, and others, you've not put in italics throughout. Actually, most of them you probably... not quite everything. It's a bit varied. And, some shortened ones. So, not quite consistent there, but not bad. So, overall, enjoyable, interesting to read, written pretty well, I would say. Focus it more, make it easier for the reader to see how you've answered the question. That would improve it. Okay, thank you.